TV 1061, conceptualizing your ideas across the world and beyond. TV 1061, conceptualizing your ideas across the world and beyond. TV 1061, conceptualizing your ideas across the world and beyond.
Up in here, take me out. VIP is where you find me. Hat to my nose, so you know I'm low key. High as a star, crew standing on the bar, singing out.
Hey y'all, welcome back. Talk Show Divas live, streaming at you live in Douglasville, Georgia at TV 1061. I'm your host, I'm Deb, and I'm gonna let my divas introduce themselves, starting with
Mahogany Blue.
I'm Rocky.
And we're missing our Toya today, and then Kat is going to pop in on the next segment probably. But we got some good topics for you today. Awesome show last week. Thank you for joining us today. We have, first I want to start it out with a major blessing that happened to me, okay?
Absolutely.
So, you know, you always hear about bad things that happen, but let me tell you, being a single mama, I had probably 3 bald tires, let me just say. It was dangerous. My diva sisters yelled at me for a while, get a new tire, get a new tire. So I went to get a used tire, and I went in there and they didn't have another used tire. So he was like, well, you know, I have to put a new one on. I said, can't do it. So he said, well, how much do you have to spend? I said, well, $60. He goes, well, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a brand new tire on for you for $60.
There you go.
And I said,
that's
why?
God.
No, that is not God yet. That's Jesus. Wait a minute.
That's right. Hold on.
So he goes, yeah. He goes, because I can. I was like, why are you doing that? He said, because I can. And so I said, he goes, well, you really need 3 tires. I said, I would have to figure out which kid to sell, and then you would bring them back. So, you know, anyway, he said, well, you know, our goal here at Discount Tires in Douglasville, Garrett E-Rock, is to make sure our customers are safe. He goes, so how much do you have to spend? I said, you know, the most I have is $130. I can't do anything more than that, not when my kids want to eat this week. So he said, well, you know what I'm going to do, Deb? I'm going to put 3 brand new tires on for you for $130. And he did.
Oh, my word.
I was out of Discount Tire in Douglasville, Georgia. $127 for 3 brand new tires. And all he asked was, let people know to check us out. So anybody needs tires or anything else, Discount Tire, Douglasville, Georgia, by the mall. Can't say, that's amazing. Like, what a blessing. Like, who does that?
I just bought 4 tires, and it was a lot more than that.
See what I'm saying? And that's because you have favor over your life, and people do not understand that. God is very real, honey.
Yeah,
and you cannot make a bargain with the Lord, because once He has favor over your life, people will bless you, and you don't even know them.
Amen, sister.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the key factor.
So with that being said, Mahogany, let's talk about this favor that I hope these people have when they want to go storm Area 51.
Oh, gosh.
Have you heard about this?
I sure did.
Okay, so for our viewers out there, there's a group, a guy named Maddie Roberts, started it as a joke on Facebook, okay?
I love how she has her little names.
He said he started as a joke, we're going to storm Area 51 and free the aliens, okay? So y'all know that was a site of a crash that what they said was a big UFO crash and everything, and that's where they say that the government's keeping the aliens. Okay, now I've seen people that look like aliens, but I'm not going to say I've actually seen aliens, but now it has grown to probably
1.9, isn't it?
9 million people who say they're going to, on September 20th, meet at this alien tourist store there and storm the area. Now, I've been to Area 51
have you really?
in Vegas. I have. Because, I do the fashion show in Vegas. And just being outside, and I like to think, as you said, I have favor. I think if anybody could get in there, it would probably be me. They're mean mugging me like, girl, you come in closer, we're going to pop a cap in your butt. It's serious business.
It's the military.
Yes, it is.
Hello.
It's the military, so don't do it.
That's Mahogany. I want to know your thoughts, but you know what? I have to tell you something funny. I don't know what branch of the military it was. I don't know who it was, but they said, you know what? Connor was laughing. We all know Connor's brilliant. Hey, Connor.
Hey, Connor.
Hi, Connor.
Mahogany's got a present for you next week, Connor.
Yes, I do, honey.
So, the military, somebody said, you know what? They're millennials. They're too lazy to do it. They can get up out of bed and go storm Area 51. So, what's your thoughts on that, Mahogany?
Well, my thoughts on it, sister, is actually, like I was speaking to Rocky a little while ago before we actually went live, you have to be mindful of what you freaking do. You know what I mean? Because it only started off as actually a prank, but it went viral to people really. See, this is what I'm saying. Sometimes when people think we could do things, right? And a person is thinking it, but won't do it. Right. And then they will follow it.
Yep.
And then now it's bigger than now. He can't tuck it back under the rug now because it's too late now. And I just feel like it just went crazy. He should have never did it, first of all, because you're dealing with the military, which is very dangerous.
Absolutely.
And they are trained to actually protect and kill. So this is going to be, it's not going to be something that he can just pull away from. You know what I mean? He's going to have to be accountable for this. You know what I mean? Because this is big. It's big, but my moral of the story for me is watch what you say.
There you go.
Yes, because you can't
watch what you say, because you can't take it back. So that's why I try to be mindful. I mean, I'm not 100% there yet, but, I try to be mindful of what I say. I'm definitely not going to do nothing to incriminate myself like that.
Absolutely not.
No, not at all.
I ain't finna die today.
You know what I mean?
You
know what I'm saying? I don't want to do all that. I don't want to do all that. So
I want to know what y'all think about this. Like, let us know what your thoughts are. Like,
exactly.
Megan, what do you think? Okay, I'm funny, but do you think they're being funny? And
okay, so I got a question.
Yes.
Do you guys believe in aliens? Do you believe in them at all? I'm sorry. I mean,
to tell you the
my
truth?
opinion, but
I thought when I was little, right? I'm not gonna lie. I thought I seen a UFO. I used to think that I know God didn't only create us. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just feel like you never know.
Don't you think that they would go somewhere besides just Area 51?
Well, of course.
I mean,
he had to be high on something really strong to even, for people to even think that there's something like that going on. But as a kid, I used to think I seen it. But you know how the helicopters be really high.
Absolutely.
And that's all you really see is the glare of the lights or whatever. But I just thought, and it was something fun, a fun factor for me as a child. Well, but as an adult now, no, I don't believe in aliens. No.
Well, and going back to what you said about talking about social media, you don't have to put your whole life story out there. You don't have to, all your beliefs. It's good to have a platform, but this right there, people could get hurt.
Exactly.
And like it said again, the military, they ain't gonna play.
They're not.
But Rocky, what do you think about all these people coming together? And they started as a joke, like I said.
Right.
They're like, oh yeah, let's start it. I'm there, and somebody was making a joke like, honey, what are we doing on September 20th? Oh, nothing. We fit in a storm, Area 51. We're going to plow in there, and we're going to free those aliens. Like, it's turning into this big, huge thing. Like, guys, what do y'all think? Like,
there's extremists that are going to be down there and do it. People who honestly believe that. You're going to have a few of those. But then they were talking about the mighty Robert Scott said that he's been in contact with motels near Area 51 who say they're already booked up for the event's dates.
Yes.
And he's kind of worried about a few diehard extremists he's heard from. But now that he's gotten so many people behind one event, Robert says he still plans to capitalize on the opportunity. He hopes to turn the gathering into a festival with live music and art installations that will be an educational place where people can meet new friends.
Well, see, now I'm not sure I agree with that. Because now that's just encouraging them to.
Yep.
I mean, this is a dangerous situation. Like, the military is not playing on this. Mm-hmm. And to me, that's like, okay, they're creating this big, huge buzz, and they're encouraging people to go do something. Well, first, people are just talking. Of course, most of the people are just talking to hear themselves talk, and let's get in on this. But again, the extremists,
Yeah.
you have these people who are legit going to take it to the next level, and who are going to try to do it, and they're going to end up dead.
That's right.
And it's just completely preventable. It's ridiculous.
There's much more going on in the world than this.
Looking for
really.
aliens, please.
Absolutely.
Please don't look for aliens.
I need to worry about the people that are
I know
here.
where some people look like aliens, and I
Me
can tell you
too.
where to find those.
You know.
But we have so much
Don't
stuff
look at me
going
in the
on
morning.
in this world, whereas people are in need. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's so much stuff with the immigrant reform and all of these different things, but people need real help. For you guys to be worrying about aliens,
Right.
come on, guys. You know, we're adults. You know. It's
Okay,
just ridiculous.
Mahogany. One of our divans, because you know that's our diva fans. Yeah, you like that, divans? Y'all let me know if y'all like that. If y'all don't, let me
Sound
know.
like heathens. Change it.
Well, a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Okay, Stacey Williams. My pappy saw the UFOs in the 50s, harmless, and some not so harmless. Okay, we really want to know about that, Stacey. Like he saw the UFO, harmless and not so harmless. Tell us what he saw. What
So
was
what did your father see, Stacey? Did they
Yeah.
come out and come to your house?
Or-
Did the aliens come to your house?
Did
Because
he
I want to
see them
know.
in a parking lot, and then I don't know. You said some are harmless and some are not so harmless. We want to know about
Yeah,
that.
how do you
was it
differentiate?
Halloween?
Yeah,
It
how do
could
you
have been
differentiate?
Halloween.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to say, Gordon, hey, shout out to Gordon for watching. Thank you. Brandon for watching. Stacy, again, says aliens exist. Toya, we miss you.
Okay, but does she have proof that they exist? I want, you know.
Her pappy does. That's what we're
Was he
waiting
in a
to
picture
know.
with him? Send a picture with your father with the aliens so we can all be believers. And we want to make sure.
Sandy Chapman West says it's just getting out of hand. All of it's getting out of hand.
Yes,
Sandy,
it
like,
is.
so much. I mean, wow. Like, I'm at a,
It's just,
I don't even know what
yeah.
to say. They're going to storm it. Like, what does that involve?
well, there's probably going to be a lot of people
gonna be
there,
strapped up.
vendors, though,
Yes.
to make money.
Yes.
One of the famous chefs said that he would like cater it, and like talking about live music, and so yeah, it's gonna be a total show.
I mean, if this chef wants to cater
was a
something, he can come
beep.
here and cater it.
That's right.
We'll be happy to have you cater it here.
That's right. We will eat it too.
Yeah, we'll have some parties.
We'll eat your food.
I want to know if any of our
Taste it.
viewers out there are planning on participating in this.
We all about the
like,
food.
let me know
Yes.
if y'all are planning on participating in this. Do y'all
some
know if anyone
cupcakes,
who is?
Do I want to what?
Do y'all know if anyone who has said we're going to go do this?
Oh no,
No, I don't know anybody.
Just
I don't
people
know
are
anybody.
talking about it, but I haven't spoken to anyone who's actually going. I mean, everybody's buzzing or whatever. Me, it's just not important to me.
Listen,
I'm
let
not
me
being
see.
ugly.
I want to see something very interesting, and I don't want anybody to take this out of contact for anyone. I want to see ethnically the amount of people that's going racial. I ain't gonna even front. I love my son Shaquan, but I think he would have probably went. Shaquan, I think you would have went over there to see if there was some aliens.
Well, it's
'cause
not too late. It's not till September.
He's not
20th.
Yeah,
going.
he's got time.
Okay, you're not going. Okay.
Connor said, I'm going, Mom, so, you know, we better figure out my plane ticket.
Oh God. Oh God, no, Connor, you can't go. I'm
Okay, so
sorry.
Stacey Williams said, he says it was dome-shaped, and his wife. What was dome-shaped, the alien or the wife?
Wife.
I'm confused. Okay, all right,
Well,
don't
that's
believe
insulting
it.
if
I
he
heard
said
the
it was
harmless, not so harmless elsewhere. Okay, so we want to know, Stacey, now what was dome-shaped? The man or the man's wife or the aliens or what? I'm just kind of confused. That's a legit question. So dome-shaped, all right.
Let's
so
make that
I
clear.
just wonder, like, did it hover? Did it come out and go boo?
Yes, did it have big eyes and long fingers like
Did it have
you
big
know
ears
E.T.?
and misshapen head? You know, I don't know. Who knows? Hey to Bill Young, thanks for watching. Kevin Lynn, thanks for watching. Robert, thanks for watching.
Oh, I will say this though. I read too that this Maddie Roberts is saying that the FBI hasn't even like reached out to him or anything. So
Yeah, he said he's worried about them coming to
Yeah.
his house. He was like, okay,
Yeah.
stop this right now.
You better.
they haven't yet, but
'Cause
Yeah,
did
they
y'all-
coming though.
yeah, they're coming.
Did y'all see? Yeah, you better run.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
They
Did y'all
coming.
see the interview he did with the KLAS?
No, I didn't
No,
see
I
it.
didn't.
It was a little insane. He was like, I cannot believe that people are taking this seriously. What do you mean you can't believe it, Maddie?
You started it,
You
guy.
started it because you wanted attention. Well, you got it. Good job, Maddie. Now, he posted the video on June 27th. Let's see, today is what?
The 21st.
Yes.
Wow, and now there are 1.5 million people last week planning, and now there's 1.9, you said?
Yeah. That was the latest count.
I just want to know if anybody goes, will y'all just bring me a t-shirt?
All I'm saying is that, what's his name again?
Maddie Roberts.
Maddie, you're actually onto something, because if someone can just, you look how much power you actually have.
Oh, there you go.
Now you have some power. Now you got to reverse this and do a little, reverse this. Now you need to put your energy into something else, and I guarantee you'll be a hit. Because if you have strangers, complete strangers that has never seen you before, that you said one thing and it went viral, imagine what you can do. So you are a smart man, so you might be somebody to watch in a positive way. But this was a little negative, because you got to watch what you do. You know what I mean? Just be easy, Maddie.
But it is an awesome and it's going to be an insanely prosperous marketing tool.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we're talking about, like all the vendors.
So
the
if any of our
stuff.
viewers are actually going to go participate, or anybody that's going to participate, can you just get a Talk Show Divas shirt and wear it while you're there?
Yes.
Or we can go. If someone wants to rent us like an RV, we can take the show there. Isn't that right, Felix?
I'm not going.
See, now I have a friend that lives in Vegas, and we got a place to stay.
We do just a travel. I think a great segment.
I'm not doing that, because I don't deal with spirits, okay? I don't deal with spirits, and I don't want no alien spirit juice around me.
Mahogany, when I was in Vegas, and we went to Area 51, we're pulling up, and Connor's going, Mom, he's on the phone with me. He's like, pull up. I want to see how close you can get. I was like, Connor, you finna get shot? Tell me to get closer. But we get close, you can see the little white trucks driving all around the perimeter of it.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm sitting here, and my friend and I were standing, and we're like this, and we're like, oh my God, do I see something? What is that? Is that something green?
Why do we always think they're green? Wouldn't that be something if they do come and they're not green at all?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like
all right,
purple.
guys. Well, thank you for
color.
joining us on that. Please tune back in with us and let us know what you think about this. But we have to take a break, and we got something really good when we come back. So tune in, okay?
Yay.
Stay with us.
See ya.
Good afternoon. I'm Lieutenant Elmer Horn with Douglas County Sheriff's Office, and we're here in one of our communities, and Sheriff Pounds is here with us. And Sheriff Pounds is very involved in his communities, and he come out. We brought out our grill and our smoker so we can come out and help cook for this community. And Sheriff Pounds himself has come out and helped cook with us, and he's here to cook and help these folks today.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the programs that I call Taking My Community Back. If you don't get out there and get involved in your community, you ain't gonna be able to get it back. And the sad part about it, we losing our young men at such a pace that it's unreal. We got to come up with something that will help us with these children. Got to. So this is what I'm doing. I love it. I'm out here in the sun. It's hot, but like I said earlier, we're gonna do these until we get that gap between law enforcement and the community bridge. We're gonna bridge that gap, because we're gonna get out of here, we're gonna shake hands, we're gonna find out if they got any kind of problem we can assist them with, and invite them to the sheriff's office and come to the roll call. Just come see what's going on at the office. Thank y'all so much for being here.
Thank you, Sheriff Pounds. And like I said, this is just one of many events that we bring this grill out to help with our communities and get involved.
Up in here, take me out. VIP is where you find me. Hat to my nose, so you know I'm low key. High as a star, crew standing on the bar, singing on key.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Talk Show Divas, streaming live from Douglasville, Georgia, TV 1061. Again, I'm Deb, I'm your host, and my co-host here,
Mahogany Blue.
And
Rocky.
And we're waiting for Kat. Kat will be here next segment. And Toya, we missed you, boo-boo. But thank you for joining. I want to give a shout out to our amazing executive producer, Felix Washington. Woo, Felix is the man.
Felix.
Yep, Marcus Burns is our technical director, and we are so thankful for everything they do.
Absolutely.
But thank y'all for joining us on this Sunday. And we know y'all have other things to do, like look up alien stuff.
Yes.
Anyway,
we need some research.
Yeah. So
fake news.
Yeah, so I wanted to remind y'all that if you wanted to do a banner ad, you can do one and advertise your business on our show, $100. We also offer, if you would like to run a 30 or 60 second commercial, You just submit it to us, we'll run it for you, or if you want us to create one, we can do that as well. You can contact us at tv1061@gmail.com to get the information. And again, thank you so much for joining us. But now we are going to, let me give a shout out to Jonathan Hendricks. Thanks for watching. Edward Fowler, hey. Steve, thanks for watching. Stacy, we got you. We're the alien. Stacy, thanks a lot. That was hurtful.
Thank you. My nephew Jay Twan said that they are real.
Hey.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, so we want to jump into a topic that hits close to home, literally, and this is just so sad. The Sheraton Hotel in Atlanta has shut down until the middle of August, and let me just say, because of Legionnaire's disease. I don't know if y'all know anything about the events in Atlanta, but Prom Week, the Fashion Week, is coming up August 5th through the 9th.
Oh, all those people.
Yes, so that is when the hotels do their most business. Like, that is, there's so many people in Atlanta for that show. And it's just insane, but they're closing down because now there are 6 confirmed cases of Legionnaire's disease.
Yeah.
And on my research, when I dug into Legionnaire's disease, it is an airborne bacteria. And it can be deadly. It is not contagious between person to person, but I mean, that's pretty scary. Like,
It is scary.
What the Sheraton representative had said was they were unsure if the person had it when they checked in, and there's really no way to tell. Hey Kimberly, thanks for watching. Hey Marshall, thanks for watching. So, Rocky, can you tell me, and we want to know, y'all tune in, but before I get to my Diva sisters' opinions, remember, we're giving away gifts every month, and we still have a gift to give away for the most interesting topic.
Ooh.
Okay? So, shoot it to us. Let me know what you think. Like, let us know what y'all want to hear about, and the most interesting topic wins a prize. We're not going to tell you what it is yet. But, hey Cheryl, glad you're watching with us. Jeff, hey, Jeff's in Tennessee. Glad you're fans all the way in Tennessee.
Absolutely.
All right, so Jason Duffy, thanks for watching. Steven. All right, now let's hear it, Rocky. What do you think about Legionnaire's disease in Sheraton?
Well, of course, whenever I first looked it up, I knew I'd heard of it, the name, but I didn't really know what it was. I knew it was something, you know, in the lungs or whatnot, but I also did not know how it was spread. So I did a little bit of research just about really what it is. But it says that it naturally exists in fresh water, but can grow in man-made settings if the water isn't properly maintained. So they're basically saying that something to deal with the water at the Sheraton. Somehow it got, like, the disposal of the water. You know, when you take a shower and it goes through the drain and whatnot like that. But it says Legionella, which is the name of the bacteria, can become potentially dangerous when they grow in ill-maintained, man-made settings such as hot tubs, showers with potable water, cooling water systems, or decorative fountains. That's just crazy. So
that makes me so nervous about staying at any hotel, going to any pool, or doing anything other than okay, so pretty much it makes me nervous to walk out of my house. So you know, they're gonna next week we're gonna start dressing to walk out of the house to be safe. We're gonna look like aliens. They're gonna come to Douglasville.
We could possibly.
Yeah, you have to be very careful, ladies. Like, I don't know what it is. When I go to hotels, I still get freaked out. I don't care if it's 5-star or not, because it's not home. First of all. But, you know, of course, we're business women, so you're going to go out, you're going to travel, you're going to do these things. But you can never be safe, because none of these guests ever thought that they would go to the Sheraton and get sick.
Which is a nice hotel.
And anything that's respiratory, you know what I mean, which could kill them, you know, and it is very insanitary. Like, they were checking the pools, like you said, hot tubs, fountains. They was checking everything to make sure everything, and it's contaminated. So it's literally going to be closed until August 11th. You know what I mean? So you said I
had heard that they had extended it to the middle of August.
Yep. Well, I seen on NBC this morning that I read that it's going to be closed until August 11th. You know, several guests has gotten sick. You know what I mean? The test to confirm that that's what, you know, they got sick with.
Well, you wonder if they say it's the water, right? So what about the businesses around it? I mean, you know, it's all on the same water system.
Again, like Deb said, it's not airborne. You know what I mean? It's not airborne, like, you know, you can't get person-to-person contact with it. You have to actually be within a facility where you are breathing that air. So it's something in it. You know, that's the scary thing about it.
Yeah, like how do
you know what I mean? How do you
How do you
test for that?
know?
How do you not know? How do you know if you're exposed to it? Like, what do you do to find out if you've been exposed to that being in other hotels?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? What do you do to get tested? I guess it would have to be something where you feel your chest or
Yeah.
your lungs, or you can't breathe or
They
something
said
like
that
that.
it started like flu-like symptoms,
Yeah.
like coughing,
Oh, my God.
aching, really
Yeah.
tired, and then a really high fever, like 104, 105. And then they test for that after, but then it turns into pneumonia, and that's what's so scary. We have, Doc says, is it curable? Yes, I've heard that there were three deaths confirmed from it, but yes, it is curable. But a lot of people, in my research, Doc, they said that it had said that a lot of people come into contact with it, but our immune systems are built up where we're okay with it.
Third
But
world
if you've got a
countries,
weak
yeah.
immune system and you already have an illness, that hasn't like progressed and it's like really made itself known yet, it can really take you out.
Yes, it can.
Let me see. Hey Heather, thanks for watching. Shamika and Brian, thanks for watching. But Doc says, I would like to know why it's more important for women to be right when arguing than to be honest. Doc, I would like to know why it's
What?
important for you to ask that question.
What does that got to do with Legionnaires? What's she talking about?
Doc, who knows what it has to do with. Doc just wants to ask. Hey Leanne. Doc, what are you talking about?
I don't know, but I know that they did say that it's the cases are on the rise. And
Yeah.
it's nearly 7,500 people was diagnosed with
Yeah.
this actual disease.
Right.
That's what it is.
And it's more common like in
and it
third
is
world.
rapidly
Yeah.
going up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So this is very scary. Like, already I can't stand I would never sit on a public toilet.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's just a minimal of your hygienes and what's good and what's not good. But to go somewhere and to feel like, dang, where am I safe at? And this is right here in Atlanta, guys. Like, we're here. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? We're here. Like, I'm like, I can't. I mean, I don't understand how this could have happened when it's actually coming from lakes and streams. You know what I mean? Like, how would we be able to get something like this in an actual hotel that is
Yeah.
very well known, that you would assume is clean, to have this happen? I've never heard this before in my life.
I haven't heard it either, but I
Haven't
know
heard
there was a place, it was Virginia or something, and there was a hotel and it wasn't a hotel, it was an assisted living facility.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Now
and
see
they
that
were-
deals with a lot of
What my research said, it was like green oak, and it was 1,500 cases of it where the patients were affected from this Legionella, and of course it was elderly, and they had contained it from the assisted living side, because you have the facilities
Right.
that have an assisted living and they've got like independent living on the other side. So the assisted living is where they're bedridden or they need help with daily tasks, and then the other side is the independent, which they still live there, it's attached, but they
Need help with
It's an
medications.
apartment community, but their medicine's dispensed, so they contained it before it got to the other side. They say that the cause it's hard to determine the cause of it, which is very scary. Like,
It
what
is.
restaurants could it be in? Like, they breathe in aerosolized, am I saying that right? Air caught with the bacteria in it. They say that it's cooling towers, showers, like you said, decorative fountains. A serious lung infection happens when it's inhaled, but it's not passed, I said, to person. They are the outbreaks are most commonly associated with buildings or structures that have the complex water systems, and especially what I've heard, where it happens the most, but you don't really hear, and I haven't heard anything about it, is where?
Hospitals.
Cruise ships.
Oh, that makes sense.
More often
yeah.
than hospitals
Yeah.
or anything else. They said that 22 Legionnaire's disease cases in New Jersey. 5 deaths were reported last month. And in Illinois, the Department of Public Health began investigating 4 cases in its Oak Law Medical Center in Illinois. So it's spread everywhere, and it's rapidly.
Well, and it
Right
says
now.
here too, also in the article that I read, anyway, each year that 8,000 to 18,000 people in the United States are hospitalized with Legionnaires.
Yeah, and
That's a lot.
right.
It really isn't.
And how many
scheme of
more
things.
people are affected by it that we don't even know?
Right, exactly. They just think they got, people would go to the hospital like with bronchitis, pneumonia, and then, it just wouldn't get better, and they finally did the test and come back positive.
It's terrible. Thanks, Deb. Thanks. I have a friend named Deb.
I was like, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Thanks. What I do.
Thanks, Deborah Larry. I love you, honey.
Deborah Larry.
Laria.
Oh, thank Jesus. Okay, Rocky. So, have you ever, like, that makes me think back and go, oh my gosh, when I was sick, I didn't know what it was. I wonder if I had Legionnaire's disease. Like, it's scary.
Absolutely. Like we were just talking about a couple weeks ago when I was on the show. Yeah, I was like really sick that day, but I didn't have Legionnaire's.
How do you know?
But I'm pretty sure I did. I don't know.
Did you ask them if you have it? Were you tested for it?
I was not.
See?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know, girls. Like,
So, I
how
could
do
be
we
spreading
know to actually? I mean, I'm sure everything is with symptoms with everything, right?
But they can mimic the
but
same thing.
sometimes it can make you think you
Yeah.
have something when you don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You ever found yourself being a Google nurse?
Well, I'm
Going to
a
Google and being a
now.
Google?
I refuse.
Well, I'm a nurse, and so I've worked in. Well, I used to be a nurse.
I don't know. Before I used to be like, I used to go to the doctor for everything.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, so scared. But this right here is nothing to play with at all. This is the worst that I've ever heard.
Well, and then you don't want to be like,
You know what
I'm
this is
afraid I got
reminding me
Legionnaire's.
of? The situations that the fatalities that happened in Dominican Republic.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of reminding me of that because people are, a lot of people, they had respiratory problems, different things, you know what I mean? And then they died.
Right.
Thank God these people caught it and was able to go seek medical attention and to actually, get antibiotics, whatever they need to actually get cured.
Right.
But is there a cure?
That's what I was going to say. Did you see that?
Because I don't know if it's a cure. I didn't
Someone
see
knows.
It should be, right?
They said that it is
With just like
curable.
antibiotics and stuff. That's why it's prominent like in third world
But a lot
countries
of people,
and stuff. Yeah.
they don't realize they have it. But my thing is, at the hotel, there was a couple that they had done an interview with, and they said that their trip to Atlanta, I don't know what they were here for, was cut short because they had to check out of the hotel, and that there was not another hotel or something. But they said, I'm going to be honest, if I had to leave the hotel, I would be very apprehensive about checking into another one.
So
Well, what they did is they made it. I know what you're talking about because I saw it too. The Sheraton went ahead and made the reservation for that couple at another hotel, and the guy was like, "Well, I don't know anything about this other hotel that you're, sending me to. I wanted a 5-star. They had no idea, but anyway, they had to stay a few extra days and had to go to that hotel.
But can you
and I
imagine-
didn't know in advance until they went there to,
Right, but
to
can you
check
imagine
in.
like the Sheraton who does so much business?
A lot, yeah.
And it's a nice
Yes, it
hotel.
is.
And now, like this is going to be attached to them. Like, I can't even imagine.
people are going to have phobia with them. Not to say they won't never.
It's gonna
They
have
can't
stigma
recover
attached.
from this. You know what I mean? As a major hotel, that is a beautiful hotel. However, people are going to be leery, so they may not get as much business as they did before.
That'll happen for a little bit, but then you know how we all get back comfortable.
they'll have
and-
nowhere else to
yeah,
go.
Exactly.
They'll have nowhere else
Yeah.
to go. So then, it is what it is. But
Yeah.
it's sad.
It's just another thing we got to watch out
It's
for.
really
Just
sad.
something. That and the aliens.
Because you never know.
What about an aliens who has Legionnaire's disease? Is that I want to know who was it? Stacy?
Stacey Williams.
Yeah, I need to know. Do they carry that? Is that who brought it here? Could be.
You know what?
I don't know.
So they came to Atlanta.
Maybe. If they stayed at the Sheraton, that's it. That's what it
Say
was.
that.
Yeah.
Rocky, you ain't right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have a
So
warped
sad.
sense of humor.
It's very. I don't even know what to say about. Like, it just makes me wonder. Like, what else?
What else?
What
There's
else?
going to be something every day. There just is. And, I'm tired of, I'm not going to live my life scared of something every day. I know I'm not going to be nonchalant and not take precautions and stuff, but hey, it is what it is. And each day is a
Precious
gift.
Love said it
There
is
you go.
very, very serious and it's very scary. It is scary. That's why, nowadays people don't want to really go to hotels. Like when they travel, they like to travel in states where they have family members.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that way, you don't have to actually go through the politics of all that extra stuff. You know what I mean? Some people like that. But unfortunately for some people, they don't have that.
Yeah, I
you
wouldn't have to
you
stay
you
at a
have to
hotel.
stay in a hotel. You know what I mean? So that is true. It's very scary, but we play Russian roulette with everything.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So we can't really live our lives. You know what I mean?
Scared.
Yeah, scared
Constantly.
and scared
Not
to do
doing
this.
it.
Or I'm not going to go there. I'm just not going to go to the Sheraton.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be coughing up stuff and hurting with my lungs. But I will go to, you know, a nice hotel or whatever. I mean, come on, you damned if you do, you damned
Yeah,
if you don't.
exactly.
You can't eat this, you can't do this, but the proof is in the pudding. Y'all got infections. It's not funny, but it's true.
It's sad.
You know, it's very sad, but, you know, we're not going there, honey. We're not
Okay,
going there.
Mahogany, we're going to get into the symptoms. As you said, it was pain in the chest or muscles, diarrhea, nausea, vomiting, chills, fever, coughing, headache,
Yep.
mental confusion. Well, that pretty much
That's
is
what
what
it
it
is.
is.
World, baby.
Yeah.
That's half the world.
Shortness of breath.
I got that.
It is
Check.
terrible with antibiotics, like a really strong antibiotic. Yeah, mental confusion.
Check.
Baby, I love you, but it needs to be check.
It's okay. Like the double
Oh, you
check.
trying
Didn't we
to
do
say
that in
she got
school?
that? Well, long, if she do got it.
It's okay.
You know, I really like you, Rocky. But
Thank
if you
you.
do got it,
It's
I know it
okay.
ain't airborne, so I'm good. No, but I'm just saying, it's just crazy. Like, oh my God.
I know, and it's like, you know, it's not even it. I guess the dilemma is, yeah, they're at the hotel, but they could have had it.
Yeah, it
before
could have
they
been
got there.
anywhere. Yeah,
But you know what?
exactly.
The hotel is the one
That's paying the
taking call
price.
for it.
Yeah.
That's right.
And as I said, I just keep going back to Fashion Week this week.
Well, what about that's what my point, like with the businesses on each side of the hotel. If it's in the water system,
It is.
what about those businesses?
That's
you know,
right.
like how far are they going down testing?
No, I
Yeah,
think
that's-
it's like within a certain structure, not
Okay.
like in the
Yeah, but the
entire-
sewer system.
Not, I'm not
think
saying the
about it.
sewer system. I don't think that's what they're saying. I think it's within the one structure, you know? So
Shows how much I know.
that's what's so scary.
That is scary.
So I wonder if everyone in that hotel now went and got checked out.
I'm sure. Yeah. I mean, if they're smart, you're right.
They had to.
Yeah, you got to. You have to.
They had
I
no
don't
Just
know
like with
if anybody has stayed
tuberculosis.
at the Sheraton recently, or anywhere else where y'all have been like freaked out about it. Well, now everybody's gonna be freaked out.
Right, it's gonna be
They're not
over
really
the
gonna go
top.
there right
Yeah.
now. Like Rocky said, they'll go back.
Yeah,
But right
eventually
now, it's,
die
just
off.
like, it's closed anyway. You can't get in there anyway
Yeah.
until the 11th or later.
Yeah.
And they said, my research says it thrives in warm water, breathing in
like hot
contaminated
showers
droplets
and
of water in the air. Especially, as I said, cruise ships. And now it
It
says
kinda makes
5,000
sense.
people are hospitalized each year with Legionnaire's disease.
Listen, all I know is y'all better get the best lawyer in town and sue the pants off of these people.
But how are you going to determine that they got it at the
Right.
Sheraton? I mean,
That's if they were there, they have a case.
Okay, but you know what else?
What if
There's
they
a
didn't-
milder
what they got it?
condition of it, Mahogany.
What is that?
There's a milder condition of Legionella. It's called Pontiac fever. Pontiac fever doesn't cause pneumonia, and it's not life-threatening. It has symptoms similar to those of a mild flu, and it goes away on its own.
maybe that's what I had a couple weeks ago. I
You
didn't
didn't have none of that.
feel good though.
You just was a little under the
What?
weather. You did
I
not
was
have
real
no
sick.
disease.
I know. Well, the Pontiac, see.
You didn't have no
Humidifiers, guys, public showers.
humidifiers.
Well, the humidifiers can be
Think about
nasty.
hot
They
water.
get all that stuff,
I'm just
all the
thinking, 'cause I was like,
moist.
wait a minute. I hope they, I hope when you buy them from the store.
Yeah, no, they're good then.
It multiplies rapidly in indoor water
Because
systems.
bacteria thrives in moist areas.
Oh
Yeah.
no, Sheridan, y'all took them
Okay,
down.
you
honey.
ready? No, y'all need to listen to this. This is who is at risk mostly.
Oh, Lord.
Okay? People over the age of 50,
No,
people who
I'm
have a
good.
weakened immune system
Yeah,
due
me
to
too.
another illness, somebody with a chronic lung disease,
Oh, God.
somebody who has cancer.
Oh God.
The most susceptible are people who smoke.
I knew you were going to say that.
And here's the biggest one. You ready? Aliens. Just saying.
There you go.
So thank
They're,
God I
they're
have no problem
responsible
with
for
any of
it.
that.
They
so,
got
you
it.
know.
Yeah, we're
But
good.
no, really, on the serious note.
If you've had
if it
contact with
goes-
aliens, so you go to your nearest
And
healer.
not just if your boyfriend or girlfriend looks like an alien.
Right.
So it says when it goes untreated, respiratory failure, it can cause that. Kidney failure, septic shock. Wow. They progress very rapidly. It's diagnosed when they test, they give you a blood test or urine test, and they'll recognize the.
It's really easy to
Legionella.
get tested
Yeah,
for it.
yeah,
It
just
really
blood
is.
work, but your
All
body
serious
produces
aside,
an
go
immune
get
response.
checked if you
Yeah,
think so.
like, come on, guys.
And they can
That's
also
scary.
test part of your phlegm. And they treat it with antibiotics, of course, and the sooner you get treated, the
Yeah,
The better
sooner you
you be.
recover from
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's, while they're in the hospital, they're going to get oxygen, fluids.
So
and-
do they? Well, being that it's not airborne, do they quarantine them when they're in there?
No.
You know. Okay, so they're in regular.
They said that it can be prevented by disinfecting and cleaning the cooling towers, drain and clean the pools and the hot tubs, use chemical treatments such as chlorine in pools and spas, and keeping hot water systems above 140 and cold water systems below 68. And it says avoiding smoking significantly lowers your risk of infection. Smokers are way more likely to develop the disease if they're exposed to the bacteria. So if you smoke, quit unless you want to die from legionnaires.
You know what? The saddest thing about that is that, you know, people that have phobias with everything.
Oh, I know. It just makes it worse.
It's going to be a little scary for them. Because if they have any family members that were in the Sheridan, it might not be good. Because I don't know if I had a family member and you was in the Sheridan, because I freak out a lot sometimes.
You do? No, you do not.
Yes, honey, I'm not just dramatic a little bit. I'm all the way dramatic every day.
I
gotta go to the hospital to see if they can sew it up. You know, I don't play.
She's like,
I'd have been like, listen,
I got legionnaires. I just landed in my
y'all
backyard.
can't come in here because y'all got the disease.
No, she was drinking. I was talking to her on the phone the other day, and she was drinking tea or something, right?
Yes, honey.
She's like, oh my God, she got choked from the drink. She's like, Deb, I got Legionnaire's disease.
See?
I didn't know. She's
So we had to call an ambulance to come get her. All right, guys, seriously, I know we're joking around about it, but you know, you have to laugh about stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it's bad. But
I laugh at myself all the time.
join us. Join us. We have to take a break, but please come back and join us because we got something that affects everybody.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
It's going to be juicy, guys.
One, and I'm sure y'all going to want to weigh in on it, so we'll be right back.
I will get a lot of comments that one.
So, yeah.
Today at one of our community outreach days with our sound truck, and our sound truck is used for just what you see. We come out to community days, we play loud music, and be able to just have a good time with it and enjoy our community. At a sheriff's office, you get to see us in a little different light. We're not always out there writing tickets or locking people up. We come out to your community day and be a part of your day and help you celebrate your community. And this is just one of the ways that we can do that, was with our sound truck. We're here today at one of our communities. We brought our ice cream truck out. A lot of people like to laugh when I say the sheriff's office owns an ice cream truck, but this is exactly what it's for, is we bring it out to our communities. We give away ice cream. We don't charge for the ice cream. The ice cream is free. And we have partners in our businesses in our community that help pay for the ice cream so that we can give it away for free. And we give it away. We go to schools. This is just one of many events that we bring our ice cream truck to. We go to the school systems. We come out to community days, block parties. We just come out and see you and help you enjoy and celebrate your community. Thank you.
Are you an artist, a writer of spoken word? Do you have content ready but need exposure? Get to know me. I'm Alicia, host of a new Facebook live stream show called The Flavor, where we promote local and international talent of all genres. Here are some rules and regulations to the videos that we'll be accepting. They must be radio ready, no cursing, no lewd language. You must send us contact information as well as a YouTube link to your video so we can extract it from there. Email us at 1061tv@gmail.com. And we thank you for your time.
Okay, boss up in here, take me out. Is where you find me. Hat to my nose so you know I'm low key. High as a star, crew standing on the bar, singing on key.
All right, y'all, welcome back to Talk Show Divas, streaming live in Douglasville, Georgia.
Whoop whoop.
TV 1061.
That's like my name.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Thanks for joining us on this beautiful hot Sunday.
Yes.
As you see, we're missing two of our hosts, Kat and Toya, but we miss y'all.
Yes, we do, ladies.
Can't wait till y'all come back. But we thank Rocky for guest hosting with us today.
Yes,
Yay.
Thank you for having me, Felix.
I want to give a shout out to our executive producer, Felix Washington, again, and Marcus Gibbons, our technical director.
Yes.
And say I love my Diva sisters. And let me tell y'all look fabulous today.
And so do you. Thank you.
Yeah, y'all always do. So.
Yes,
and
we
let me
all
remind
do.
y'all. Let me remind y'all that if you want to do a banner ad, $100. It'll run on our show 8 times. And if you want to do a commercial, 30 or 60 second, we can do that for you. Or if you want to just submit your commercial, that's fine. But we can also create one for you as well. Just get in contact with us. at tv1061@gmail.com.
Yep.
With that being said, you know, us divas would love to host or just be a guest at one of your parties, especially if you have cake. We talk about that all the time.
Or any kind of food will be fine.
So give us a call and we'd love to do that. Again, thanks for joining us, but let me tell you what we're going to talk about right now. You ready?
Yep.
We are going to talk about something that I'm telling you, I was personally affected and my life was a hell for it. And I know everybody is affected in some way about it.
Some way.
And it is a little old thing called narcissism.
Baby.
Absolutely.
So, I can tell you from experience that breaking free from a narcissistic relationship is probably the hardest thing you'll ever do.
Absolutely.
They have groups, narcissistic recovery groups, like the love bombing, from the love bombing and the blame game, and it's insane because narcissists, and in my experience, it can be raining outside, and you can say, oh, it's raining. It's not raining. Yes, it is, and you can walk outside. It's raining. No, I told you it was raining 5 minutes ago. You said it was sunny. It was sunny. What? Like they twist it.
They make you think you're crazy.
They make you think, you know, it's all, they create their own reality. They change history up.
Yep.
It's insane. I know that, again, I had a year straight of hell, but thank Jesus I recovered and I'm stronger than ever, and that will never happen again. So with that being said, I don't even want to go into mine because...
Right. I get it.
So, Mahogany, we're going to go with you on that. Tell me about your narcissism, your narcissistic experience, and I know you probably had one, baby.
I did.
That's why you're so strong now.
I had a guy that, it was bad. It was like, to me, it was just like everything was him. He was so controlling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just like so smothering.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm a Taurus, so I'm a carefree person. Like, I wear my feelings on my sleeves at times, but I'm a carefree person. I'm extremely loyal. There's no need for a man to be that way. And I felt like when I did the research, I learned that it is really a disease.
Absolutely.
It is a disease. You know what I mean? It's very, very dangerous because there are symptoms and there are signs that, you know, a person that it's like, you can't do what I do. I can do this, you can't do this. Controlling you, watching everything that you do. You know what I mean? Calling you every minute. Smothering you, not wanting you to do much of anything, like those are insecure men. They're very insecure to me.
Yeah.
A narcissistic man is a very insecure man. Those are men that whatever they want to do, is if it's cheating or whatever, they'll do everything compulsively, but they want you to do nothing. They want to put you in a shell and be on you. I just can't deal with it. I feel sorry for whoever's going through that, because I lived it and I just don't like it.
Hardest thing to break free from.
It is. It's very hard because it seems like it's, in many ways, you remember the person before, like the honeymoon phase, when you first, like, oh, he wasn't like that before, and, you know, maybe I'll stay with him on hopes of that he'll change to who he was from the beginning, and that's not how it is, because what it is that each thing that you do or person that you meet, it's always called the honeymoon stage, even if you're not married to them. So they're only going to put their best foot forward. They're only going to show you what they choose to show you until they get you. And once they feel like they got you and they can control you, then that's when you start seeing all this other stuff that you never even thought.
It's so dangerous.
It is extremely dangerous.
Once they feel like their use of you is done, they deplete it, they find a new supply.
Yes, they do.
And it's very scary.
Yes, it is.
I probably lived, breathed, and everything how to recover from narcissistic abuse, and you never really realize that's what it is.
And you don't realize what it is, and it affects you because most women that live that life, they bring that in other relationships.
Absolutely.
But it affects everyone that loves you also.
Yes, also.
And that's why I'm so thankful to the people that love me, my kids, my friends, everybody, because they stuck with me through it. Rocky, I love you because you helped me through it too, baby.
I love you too.
And, you know, the people out there who think that they may be narcissistic and they're like, I don't want to be like this. It's very rare. You know, you can get help, but you have to realize that that's what's wrong with you. And people say narcissism, oh my God, he's so narcissistic or she's so narcissistic, and they think it's all about vanity. That's not just what it is. Narcissistic
not at all.
is, again, you have an alternate reality. Like you can
totally different.
Rocky and I can have a conversation, and I can say, you know what? I'm so glad I saw you today. Next time, stay a little bit longer. And maybe she took it that I meant, you know, I'm glad I saw you, but, you know, I wish she wouldn't have stayed around so long. Not even what I said, but she's going to switch it to what I said was awful. It's my fault. I'm going to have to defend myself for the next 3, 4, 7 hours. And it's insane. And in her mind, in her defense, if she was narcissistic, which she's not, but in her defense, she believes this. They believe whatever it is, their reality that they're spouting to you, and they also believe that they're a victim. It is the victim syndrome. I know the narcissist I had to recover from and escape from, oh my God, it was a nightmare. But they really, the hardest thing for me was letting go, because I said, you know what, I deserve to be healthy and not die from this. And I legit, my blood pressure was 171 over 121.
Yeah.
Okay? And when I lost all my family in 2005, it wasn't even like that.
Yeah.
I was not near as much turmoil. And, you know, I had a very close person to me look in my eyes in Chicago a year and a half ago and go, Deb, your eyes are hollow. And I was like, what? Like, I really want my friend back. Like, you're not even in there. And I wasn't. And the Kelsey Ballerini song, Miss Me More, y'all check it out. That's it. That describes it. Because I forgot who I was. I forgot that, you know, I forgot my worth. And that's not me, because I know my worth. And it's just the hardest thing, because, again, you feel like, well, I can fix this person. I'm the only person this person has ever loved. So, you know what? I'm going to be their savior. I can fix them. No, you can't. You cannot. So
and then you start,
feel like then you blame yourself.
Yep. You start thinking, what's wrong with me?
They'll convince you that it's your fault.
Yep.
And you can have everybody in the world who loves you so much, and they can tell you every day, I love you so much, and then when the narcissist is done, everybody hates you and it's your fault.
Yep.
So with that being said, it's the hardest thing to not blame yourself and to not believe the lies and the stuff they've spun. So Rocky, what's your experience?
Well, I, like you, was in, I've had a couple of people in my life who are just the definition of narcissists. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, but yeah, like you're talking about how would switch a story just completely around, but do it in such a way to where you start doubting how you were there and what you saw. So then it's, oh, you're crazy. There's crazy Karen, and it wasn't by the truth by any means. But after that becomes routine. And when that becomes routine, it becomes a learned behavior. So if I found myself in such a small shell, and even after years of being away from this person or whatever, if we're ever like speaking or close together, whatever, I will revert to childlike.
Yes.
I feel like I'm put in a corner and I'm scared.
So would you say that is the word, when you were going through this, that's the word that described you most childlike?
Absolutely.
You know what my word was? I feel like the word that described me more than anything, desperate. I felt desperate 24/7.
I felt broken.
I felt desperate, like it was like, I'm going to cling. And you know, you would get those moments, Mahogany, where you would have all these bad moments. And then you're like, well, I remember when this person just was the most amazing thing. And I just, maybe I can have that again. It doesn't come back.
It doesn't.
If it does, it's momentary. And it's the most insane thing. We have some comments here. Let's see, Doc. Well, Tim Morgan, thanks for watching. Gil, thanks for watching. Todd. Doc says, psychoanalysis, erotic gratification derived from admiration of one's own physical or mental attributes, being a normal condition at the infantile level of personality development. Well, in layman's terms, it's all about you.
Right.
But you're right, Doc. It's all about them, and they hold themselves. They're above everyone.
They rewrite history, though. Is what I mean. I cannot say the exact moment because somebody will know who I'm talking about. But yeah, it's
they're so paranoid, and it's a psychotic personality is a lot like it, and it's just sad. Brenda, thanks for watching, Benny. Brenda, that's my girl. She knows I went through hell. Like I wouldn't. Lori. Oh my gosh.
That's nice.
Love them. Patsy, Allie, Allison's watching. Doug.
No, but they belittle. They just to feel belittled and feel stupid.
Every person I just named has been affected by.
Absolutely.
By narcissism. It's so common.
So they need to comment. You girls need to comment that actually lived it.
Absolutely.
You know, so that you can help inspire someone else that's going through.
And I don't mean to push any buttons or anything and whatever, but a lot of our leaders are narcissists.
Yes.
I mean, they just are. So it's right there, we all see a narcissist. You know what I'm saying? On TV, wherever, and our kids are watching that, so you become to believe that and look up to that person. Not that everyone. I'm just saying
but
it can be like that.
The dangerous thing now is, because since narcissism has come, I'm going to say an epidemic because it is. Since it has become an epidemic, the slightest little thing that someone thinks, oh, they're narcissistic, then it's, oh, they've labeled them they're narcissistic. You can't do that. It's just much more than vanity or much more.
No,
than
absolutely.
one thing. So with that being said, don't be so quick to be like, oh, that person's narcissistic. Like, I can honestly say this year of hell I had, it definitely was narcissism. Like, it was diagnosed, not by a doctor per se, but let's just say, when you're a strong person, because I know I'm a strong person, I know that when I lost everybody, okay, you would think that would break you, losing your whole family, going through a divorce, starting over with your kids from nothing, and I would think that would break you. But I'm going to tell you that that year of hell I had felt worse than anything I did before, and I felt for the longest time I was like, what kind of crappy person am I, thinking, okay, I lost my mom and my sister and my brothers, and my dad and my aunt and my sister-in-law. They all died. But how can I say recovering from this narcissistic marriage, whatever, how can I say that's worse? It made me feel so weak. And that's what narcissism is.
But your mom, your sister, they didn't make you feel like that. This person did. So therefore, you know how, unfortunately, we remember a lot of the bad stuff instead of the good. And that's why I think you had such a harder time.
I mean, a lot of the good stuff is what we remember.
Well, but how you were saying, like, losing your mom and your sister, whatever, the narcissist, that was harder for you to get over. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, a lot of times when you're beat down like that narcissism made you feel bad every day. Your mom, your sister, loved you, adored you, I'm sure.
I know the narcissist loved me too, but I was clinging to the good things that happened, thinking,
that it could change.
Because I don't believe in divorce. I really don't. But, you can't do it by yourself.
The thing is also with the narcissistic type of men and women could also.
Yeah, women too, big time.
Women too, so we don't want to put it all on the men, because there are some very good men and then they end up with a narcissistic woman that they didn't know. And what I do believe, I'm not a doctor, guys, but I believe a person that's a narcissistic person, it is generational.
Absolutely.
I believe that they inherit that from somebody in their family.
A learned behavior.
Either their father, yes, it's learned behaviors. Their father or their mother, and they've seen a lot of things that traumatize them as a child.
It is childhood
and then
trauma.
they incorporate that in their lives when they grow up to be men or women, and then they don't know how to deal, because most people that are narcissistic people, that are men or women, they don't know that they're narcissistic.
A lot of them don't.
A lot of them don't. They just think that this is the way to go, and they have too much pride to tell you what the particulars were, what transpired to get them to that point.
Exactly.
Because most of them, they love hard, but they love so hard that they abuse the fact that I don't want to lose you. Like she said, I know my narcissistic person loved me.
Right.
But the love he really should have been giving me, he probably wanted to give to her, but can't, because he doesn't know he's even a narcissistic person. Because this is a recurrent thing. It's like a domino effect. You've probably done this with every woman you've been with.
Right.
So you don't know that it is a pattern. You're not seeing it. You're only thinking about the things that she's done because she's not allowing you anymore. When you get that inner voice inside of you and you stand up, because it takes a lot of pulling teeth to come out of that.
Absolutely.
When you stand up and you come out of that and you come into the queen that you are, and color and nationality has nothing to do with anything. A narcissistic person comes in all shapes and forms. You won't know it. That's why they say study people. Women, ladies and men, don't be quick to just lay with people that you don't know. Evaluate things. Like I said, some people are good at holding it in, and then you don't know it until later on. It's not always it comes straight out right away.
Well, a lot of people are aggressive too as they go on.
Yes, it gets more aggressive. You see things, you be like, sometimes it's cute, such and such. Then you get old, then it start getting crazy, and then it start getting old quick.
Yep.
You like, wait a minute now, I'm stuck.
But here's the
how do I get out of this?
Ready? The sad thing is, I knew this person since I was 15 years old. So you never really know.
At all.
And the sad thing, once you decide, okay, these are boundaries, and you recognize, this is narcissism, it's not healthy, I can't do it anymore. You have to decide that you love yourself enough. And what I have found in most cases, with narcissistic people, they can never truly love you because they don't love themselves. So, I mean, how can they love you when they don't really know what love is?
That's right.
And it's been tragic childhoods. Tragedies happen, as you said. Conditions, growing up, just how they were treated. But the thing is, it takes, in very rare cases, as I said, you can be healed from it, but you have to understand that it's real and you have a problem. But you know what happens, what I found? When you do stand up and you say no more. You say, I know my worth, and I'm not going to be on my face on the floor today. I'm not going to. I'm going to love myself. I'm going to be a happy person. I'm not going to be a shell of the person I was before, because the person that I decided to pledge the rest of my life to decided they wanted to nut up and bring out this psychotic personality. No, when you decide no more, that's when it gets dangerous. If the narcissist is going to paint you as the bad person, you're the crazy one, you will find that a lot of your friends, people that loved you, that had your back, they're not going to have your back anymore.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So, you know,
Sad.
Sandy says, it broke my heart to hear you were going through that. I really thought you had finally found the one. Well, you know what? Maybe I did, but, you know, that's not my end of my story. God's got somebody awesome for me, and I believe that.
And what
thank you for
happens
saying
is
that
you
to
let
me.
God pick the person, you don't pick them.
There you
So
go.
anytime
In
you
3
pick
years.
your man
Yeah.
or your woman, you pick them, it's never going to work.
Well,
I'm
see,
telling you.
here's
That's
the thing,
what-
I pray
yeah.
about it.
There
I
you
pray
go.
about who
Yeah.
my person is. But still, again, you know, God's not going to make us do the right thing. He's not. That's what free will is.
Absolutely.
But
Exactly.
again, I still am glad and happy that I did it the right way. I refused. I would not go out with anyone until it was completely done. I refused to compromise my morals, and I know
With
that
someone like that, you can't.
No, but I know
'Cause that's
I have
dangerous.
amazing morals. I know I'm old-fashioned. Like, I'm old school with my morals and my values, and I would not compromise on that. I refused.
Not supposed
and
to.
I'm not. It didn't matter who was making fun of me. It did not matter who had comments. I don't care, because I had to do things the right way, and the only person I had to please is God, because He's going to take care of me anyway, and He does. Like, hello, who gets 3 brand new tires for $127?
There you go.
That's just
Who gets
a
to
little.
host this show?
that's just a
My
snippet of
amazing
what he can
Divas
do.
Sisters, right? Like, I have
Yes.
a lot of favor, and it's because I do things the right way. I need to give a shout out to some people here. Again, Derek, Cake Man, we want some more cakes. Derek, bring us some cakes. But thanks for watching. Isan, hey, Talk Show Kings comes on right after this, and some of our kings are watching. Philip McFarland is watching. Carly, see you soon, babe. Christy Anderson. Let's see. We want to know, what are your thoughts about it? What are your thoughts about?
How you were talking about how being with a narcissist or whatever, how who you pick. My picker has been messed up like for a long time. I'm like a caretaker. We were talking about how you want to help somebody, how you think you can change them and you can't. With that being said, you know a little bit of my story, but when I got clean and sober, almost a little over 3 years
Which
now.
I'm so proud of you, by
Thank
the
you.
way.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
But I decided that, you know, the first year of my recovery, no relationship
That's
with a
right.
man. And then 1 year has turned into 3. But you know what? It's okay, because I'm not laying down on my morals. I have my standards, and
can't.
I'm like you. I want God to pick me out.
You
the
can't
person.
do that. You know what I'm
My
going to
picker
tell
is
you? The
messed
firm
up.
believer of this, Rocky, honestly, to tell you the truth. Like you said, you've been picking them. You sure know how to pick them, right?
Yeah.
Now, when we don't know our self-worth,
Right, there you go.
we'll pick up anything.
Yep.
Now, regardless to the fact, I'm a queen, I'm going to get a king. I'm not getting the help.
But not a King Kong.
No, I'm getting a king because I'm a queen. I'm not going to get anything that's going to hinder me, my self-development, my morals, the respect that I have for myself as a woman and a mother.
So it
as a
just got to
business-
that point, though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As a businesswoman, first of all, you have to be God-fearing. It's a lot of things with
Absolutely,
me
yeah.
that I want, but it's really not a lot.
Not really, not when it comes
It's
to
not.
you.
It's not
Yeah.
a lot that I want intimate, but I refuse to get with somebody that does not pray, because if they don't have God in their life in no type, because of how I was raised, if they don't have God in their life in no type of way, they cannot be a part of me. You can't even
Absolutely.
talk to
I agree.
Mahogany Blue. You can't talk to her.
I agree.
Mahogany, with that being said, we're done. Okay, I just had to say, I went out with somebody. And great, you know, he was a good guy. Like, you know, I'm very picky, and it's very, very rare that I'm attracted to somebody, and it's not even just about what they look like, it's just everything, you know, it has to click.
Right.
So I'd gone out with a guy, and he said, I said, we haven't really talked about, you know, your faith or drinking. Like, I don't drink at all, and, you know, if someone drinks, that's on them. Of course, I'd rather, if they're going to drink, I don't want to date somebody who goes out partying because I don't go out. Or smoke. I'm not going to date a smoker. Sorry, that's my choice.
Right.
I really would prefer to them to have all their teeth and them to be their real teeth. Wink, wink. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
All right, so that's your...
Dad.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Hey, I got my reasons, okay? So anyway.
But they said it's better when they ain't got none.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Okay, well, anyway, we're not going to go there. But, you know.
we're not going to start talking about teeth.
And you know what it takes to make you happy. So this guy, you know, I was like, well, you know, we never really talked about, you know, your faith or, you know, your stance on it. He goes, well, I mean, I believe in that there's something. My problem is I used to date a really great guy, looked like Gerard Butler, 5 years back and forth, awesome guy, but he was agnostic. That's not for me.
Yeah.
And so the guy goes, well, you know, I believe in a higher power. I just don't know what it is. And I said, oh, you're agnostic. And he said, well, yeah. And that's when you believe in a higher power. You just don't know what it is. And so he said, is that a problem? And he's grinning, looking at me, grinning like he knows I'm going to say no. And I said, yeah, it is. And he was like, wait, what? I said, yeah, that's an issue. He said, why? He goes, I'm not going to try to change you. I said, I'm not worried about you changing me because I know.
Right.
You know, I know how I feel about God. My faith is strong.
Absolutely.
No one's going to change that ever. So he said, I said, I'm not worried about you changing me. And he said, you know, I'd go to church with you. And I said, well, I'll go to church for you. I said, why don't you go to church for me? Because you're there. I said, I don't want somebody to go to church with me. And because I'm there, I want you to go to church for God.
That's right.
But again, I feel like there's so much more to talk about with this narcissism.
It's big.
Yeah, we can go on and
We
on.
going on and
Going
on.
back on it, hang tight with us, but just understand that's the most difficult thing to recover from. And
Absolutely.
some people never recover from it.
You
I
don't.
mean, it's insane, but hang tight, and we'll be back in a few.
Good afternoon. I'm Lieutenant Elmer Horn with Douglas County Sheriff's Office, and we're here in one of our communities, and Sheriff Pounds is here with us. And Sheriff Pounds is very involved in his communities, and he come out. We brought out our grill and our smoker so we can come out and help cook for this community. And Sheriff Pounds himself has come out and helped cook with us, and he's here to cook and help these folks today.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the programs that I call taking my community back. If you don't get out there and get involved in your community, you ain't gonna be able to get it back. And the sad part about it, we losing our young men at such a pace that it's unreal. We got to come up with something that will help us with these children. Got to. So this is what I'm doing. I love it. I'm out here in the sun. It's hot, but like I said earlier, we're gonna do these until we get that gap between law enforcement and the community bridge. We're gonna bridge that gap because we're gonna get out of here, we're gonna shake hands, we're gonna find out if they got any kind of problem we can assist them with, and invite them to the sheriff's office and come to the roll call. Just come see what's going on at the office. Thank y'all so much for being here.
Thank you, Sheriff Pounds. And like I said, this is just one of many events that we bring this grill out to help with our communities and get involved. I'm here today at one of our community outreach days with our sound truck. And our sound truck is used for just what you see. We come out to community days, we play loud music, and be able to just have a good time with it and enjoy our community. Our sheriff's office, you get to see us in a little different light. We're not always out there writing tickets or locking people up. We come out to your community day and be a part of your day and help you celebrate your community. And this is just one of the ways that we can do that, was with our sound truck. We're here today in one of our communities. We brought our ice cream truck out. A lot of people like to laugh when I say the sheriff's office owns an ice cream truck, but this is exactly what it's for, is we bring it out to our communities. We give away ice cream. We don't charge for the ice cream. The ice cream is free. And we have partners in our businesses in our community that help pay for the ice cream so that we can give it away for free. And we give it away. We go to schools. This is just one of many events that we bring our ice cream truck to. We go to the school systems. We come out to community days, block parties. We just come out and see you and help you enjoy and celebrate your community. Thank you.
Wanna ball where you find me. Hat to my nose so you know I'm low key. High as a star, crew standing on the bar, singing on key.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back to Talk Show Divas, streaming live in Douglasville, Georgia. TV 1061. I'm your host. I'm Deb. And yay, my co-host Kat. She's back. So, with that being said, I'm going to let my hosts introduce themselves.
Kat Davis, as you all know, Queen Diamond in the building.
Mahogany Blue.
Rocky.
So, we left off on talking about narcissism, and it's just such a vast, widespread epidemic. Kat, we're talking about narcissistic people, and we've all been affected by it. We're talking about my year of hell, which you know was hell. But guess what? When we overcome it and we come out, we're stronger than ever. And we're talking about how sometimes we forget our worth, and we're made to feel crazy, and you know how narcissistic people switch it up. They have a different reality, and then my favorite thing Rocky and I were talking about is they rewrite past. They rewrite history.
Oh my God.
There's a particular person who will remain nameless, and it was worst childhood ever they had. And you know, it's they played sports. No one ever came to their sports. No one ever came to their baseball games. No one ever came to their football games. Nothing. Birthday parties, they never had anything. Their brother and sister got everything. And then at one point, I had found a photo album, and I was like, "What the heck? Is this from aliens?" Because
Tell you, they everywhere. Woo!
pictures of family at the baseball games, big, huge birthday parties. And I'm going, are you joking? Like, it's insane. So they create this whole alternate reality.
Yep.
Wow.
So that's crazy. And then, like we were talking about, it's the hardest thing to recover from. Some people never recover from it. And
I don't think I
narcissism, you know, I think they said I hate to say it, but from where I read, it was 2 in 1 million chance. That's how many cases when you're in a relationship with a narcissistic person that it was successful. 2 out of 1 million people.
Wow.
Because
not
people
too high.
they don't
That's
realize that
terrible.
they got a problem, and they don't want to get help. If they want to blame it on you, and then when you, as we were talking about before we broke, when you say no more and you set boundaries and that's it, I'm done, you know, I've got to live my life for me and I'm not going to die because of this person, that's when they start getting vicious and it becomes dangerous. I don't remember the statistics of how many cases of domestic violence were stem from narcissistic people. So Kat, I know you've been through some stuff. You and I have had conversations about this. I think that's what bonded us at the very beginning. So tell us, we missed you too, by the way, and we missed you,
did.
Toya.
Hey, Toya.
We miss you, girlie.
We want to hear, I want to make sure we, you know, say thank you to James Tyrone watching.
Okay.
We want to give a
So
shout
who
out
was
to our
on
viewers.
today?
Lots of people.
Oh, hey everybody.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I am late, but of course, Talk Show Divas are very important to me, and I could not miss today, even though I was out doing that entrepreneurship thing that I do.
But not
She
even
heard there were
that.
cupcakes.
Not even that. Yeah, our diva sister here had something pretty crappy happen on the way, and she still
yeah.
made it. So
That's
that's
right.
because she loves our diva.
Yeah, I just want to tell those drivers out there that's speeding and trying to pass people, please be careful because you can run people off the road. And I got ran off the road, but I didn't let that stop me. Sometimes you just got to keep going, no matter what.
Thank God
Even
you
in
was
life, you might get ran off the road,
Yep.
but keep going. That's my little spiel for
Okay,
today.
so with that being said, Kat, let me remind you, banner ad, $100, 30 or 60 second commercial, you submit to us, we'll run it for you. If you want us to come up with a commercial for you, we can do that as well. And then as we always say, if you want the Divas to come to your event, let us know and we are there.
Yes.
If you just want to say hey, then say hey, right?
That's right.
And especially like we talked about, if you have cake, we're there, definitely. What is it about us and cake?
I don't know, but we love cake.
We do. We
Absolutely.
Do.
And by the way, we still doing the contest.
Yeah, we just talked about that.
Oh, okay.
So the best, most unique
Topic.
Send it in so you can win.
Yes, hey, I want to give a shout out to Charmaine Black. That's my sister from Brooklyn. What's up, baby?
Hey,
I see you, I see you, I see you, I see you.
Yes.
So
Let them know I'm out here.
y'all share this with your friends, please. We love your support, and we're so thankful that y'all spend this beautiful Sunday with us.
Yes, baby. Yes.
Because we're a family here, as y'all can see.
Yes, we are.
Like, we talked about it before, and we're not just Diva sisters on the show. Like, we're friends. We're sisters. We talk.
Yes, we are.
We support each other.
We love
like,
each
I'm
other.
so proud of, just getting a little shout out, I'm so proud of Kat doing her thing with her business.
Yes, honey. She's doing it,
That's what
honey.
she does. Like, Kat, which I don't know if y'all know, but she is like I don't even know what to call you.
She's just a well-rounded woman, honey. Everything you need in your life. If you well-rounded.
Your hand in a lot of
I want you to
pots.
go see Kat at, is it Perimeter?
Yes.
Perimeter Mall. Go see her booth, and it is called
Le Blue Diamond.
Yes.
And tell them about what's going on in September. What happened?
So in September, Life, Love, and Lock Up, we will be launching a book release and documentary. So I'm inviting all of you to come. If you want to come, hit me up.
Yes,
let us
come
know.
on down, baby.
I'll
We
make
gonna
sure
be
that
there.
you're able to be there. Talk show divas are going to be in the building.
Yes, honey.
So I'm excited about all of this. And not only that, but I have a project that's coming up, and stay tuned because it's going to be awesome. And actually, you all will be able to participate because you'll be able to refer some young ladies and women to us who needs a complete makeover inside and out. And it is going to be called, it's going to be called the Makeover Takeover Life. Life meaning living in freedom every day.
Oh, wow.
And that's what we want, is to make sure that our young women, because y'all know we talked about how our young ladies need mentors now.
Absolutely.
And they need real role models, and they need to understand that women can get along.
Right.
They love
Absolutely.
each other
Despite their external differences.
Yes, absolutely. And be able to learn how to talk to each other. So
And support
stay
each
tuned.
other.
Yeah.
Because we're very supportive of each other. And
Absolutely.
all of us have something, unique to offer. Like, I'm so proud. Like, we're, in our own way, we're all inspirational to each other. And like,
We are.
This one right here, she always downplay her talents and gifts, but she's very gifted as well.
Yes,
She's
she
an
is.
agent.
Yes,
so
she
if
is.
you all want to get into the industry of being an actress, listen, a model, you need to talk to her.
Which I need some models right now.
Because
guys,
she
for
will be
prom
the
show.
plug for you, honey.
Thank you.
Not only that, but she did something for a friend of mine. When you having birthday parties or events and you want a casino atmosphere, this is a lady that can hook you right up and make it look like you're actually in Las Vegas.
And
That
it's
is dope.
so much fun too, by the way.
I can believe
It
that.
is so fun. We did the Greenleaf wrap party last night.
Okay.
That was
So I got
nice.
to hang out with Lynn Whitfield. And
That's one of my
Tom
favorite.
Blakemore and Valerie Jane Parker. I love
Isn't
her
that
so much.
awesome?
She's amazing.
Awesome.
And Keith David, yes.
And so Mahogany over
Yep.
here, who tries
Blowing
to
it
keep
up.
it
She the candy girl?
on the
Blowing it
down
up.
low.
Candy
She's
girl.
doing
Blowing it
her
up.
thing too now.
Blowing
Listen,
it
you
up.
need somebody to come
Blowing it
out
up.
and host
Blowing it up.
your shows or anything, be on the radio. This girl right here, she got it going on. She is
What she
the
said?
one.
And if you need a chef, call your girl. You know what I
I'm a
mean?
chef.
I just did a rapper last night.
Okay.
They loved me.
She did the food
I was
for a rapper
tired.
last night.
I
Did the food.
cooked.
Yeah,
did the
got
food. I ain't
wrong.
do 'em. I did the food for them, and they loved me. So I got a new client for life. So word of mouth is your business card at
That's
times,
right.
but you can't throw it out there. So they came to pick it up from my house yesterday, crib. On the street term, that's the house, the casa. So they came to pick it up, and they just was so surprised at how I prepared it. So they post me up, and I was happy. I was feeling it. You know what I mean?
See that?
So you gotta get in there and do what you gotta
Powerful
do.
women. That's
Guys,
right.
I have to interject something, and I know that a lot of people don't really know Rocky.
Yeah, I was about to say she's a quiet storm over
know
there.
what?
Y'all
I've
know?
never been called quiet in my life.
Like I said, a lot of y'all don't know. that.
Mama, you watching? I know she is.
Right, Lori, laugh at that one. So anyway, Rocky over here, my girl, like we're friends outside of this, and I'm very, very proud of her because she's an inspiration to a lot of people. She is in recovery and actually mentors people. I'm just
That's
give a little blurb
beautiful.
about yourself, Rocky, because I can't say it enough. I don't even know. Just go. Tell them.
Since you're not quiet at all, I want to hear all of this.
Okay, well, I don't know if I'm an inspiration,
Yes, you
but
are. This is
anyway,
a good to know the
a little bit about me. I am a recovering drug addict. Just celebrated 3 years.
Awesome.
It's not, yeah. Don't, woo, yeah, I mean, that's good, but you know.
No, you can do. You're gonna keep it doing.
So yeah, it's 3 years this time. I've relapsed twice in the past.
Okay.
But last time that I did, that I relapsed, I knew that God had called me to be a counselor, a substance abuse counselor. Well, I ran from it. I hid. Nope, not gonna do it. What happened? I relapsed. So then I was like, okay, fine, I'm gonna do that. So that's what I'm working on right now. It's getting my certification. But I love helping other addicts, men or women. And it's so cool, like on sets, I'm very open about my addiction and recovery. But I do that a lot. I told you, it's kind of hold me accountable too, because if, you know, there's stuff that can go on and, you know, if people know I'm an addict, they'll be like, you know, hey, or, you know, I'm in recovery or whatever. But I've met so many people in recovery on set. There's not one person in here, I'm sure at this table, that has not been affected by someone they know or in their family that has, you know, with addiction. So yeah, so it's a platform, and yeah, I like sharing my story, and I like helping other people because I've been there.
So I'm thankful for that. You are inspirational.
No, thank you.
But as far
Very
as
inspirational.
addiction goes, battling addiction, you know what? Bringing us back to the topic at hand, narcissism. Being
Absolutely.
the narcissist, that is an addiction.
Yes, it is.
So Pat, I want to hear your. Hey,
Really?
Jeff. Hey, Leanne.
Yes, we want to
I
hear
was
you.
trying to give some shout outs, guys. Samantha. Hey, boo boo. And thank you for the fabulous job on my hair.
Yes, it looks great. Actually,
Samantha
did.
Samantha did it.
Great job.
Yes, Samantha.
So, guys, again, let me just tell y'all one more time, please. Discount Tire in Douglasville by the mall. Please, please, if you need a tire, go see them. Garrett was amazing. He's the one, I was telling him, gave me 3 brand new tires for $127.
Wow.
Who does that? That's amazing. With
It's a blessing.
agenda, and you know what? I had 2 people go, it's because of what you look like. He was hitting on you.
No,
He
it's
wasn't.
crap.
He
Yeah.
was not in the least at all, not once. So, Kat.
You have some catty women out
I'm
there.
telling you, but with that being said, we can be our worst haters, but we can be our best supporters too. So
ridiculous.
I'm all
We're
about girl
supporting
power.
each other. So,
Yeah,
Kat,
absolutely.
tell us about your experience with narcissism, love.
Yeah, well, I've definitely had to experience it, and it takes a very special kind of person, an anointed person, to deal with someone who is narcissistic. And I don't know what, you all said before, but I guess I'm gonna be that other person that may think a little differently about people that are narcissistic, because I'm the type of person, I don't like to give up on people. You can get to a place where you say, hey, I'm not going to tolerate this. And so you got to learn how to deal with narcissistic people, because truth of the matter is they really lack self-confidence, although they try to act like that they can do everything. They brag on themselves, they try to downplay you as if you don't know anything. And
they create an alternate
they just
reality.
they
do
believe
it, which is
they really believe whatever they say.
That's our problem, because we feel for them, because they have us and we're like, well, they're sick because they really believe it, so we need to help them, and that's the problem.
They're very self-absorbed.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Very self-absorbed. And
wouldn't you think that that's the biggest misconception about narcissism, is people think, she thinks she's hot, she's such a narcissist.
Yeah.
That's not what it is.
It's not. And honestly, they're dealing with a lot of issues within themselves, and they need a lot of attention. And especially if you're in a relationship with them and you do not have something to say about them all day, then you almost become the enemy.
And God forbid you don't answer the phone call in 3 minutes, call them back.
If they feel like you are betraying them in some type of way, it can get very ugly.
Everything a betrayal to them? Yes, everything's a betrayal.
Everything's a betrayal.
And this is women also, guys. We're talking about, I know many narcissistic women, and it is insane, and it's so sad.
It is.
Well, we live in this day and age with social media. I mean, selfies, and putting absolutely everything on Facebook, whatever. I think a lot of times, I think we're teaching people to be absorbed about themselves. Self-absorption, need that praise, need that whatever. Look at me, need that whatever. So I think,
I think is kind of a good thing to have self-confidence, but not at the expense of hurting somebody else.
Exactly.
Confidence and
absolutely.
And that's the problem, where you know, we don't want it to get confused, because then some people will be questioning themselves, well, am I
You're right.
narcissistic? No, you're not narcissistic. You're supposed to be self-confident about yourself. You're supposed to love yourself. Self-love is absolutely important. But at the same time, if you're doing it to the point where you are hurting the people around you that love you, then you got an issue. If everybody is telling you that something is wrong, and you still trying to say, well, I don't know why everybody's saying it's not me, you have a problem. I'm telling you right now, you have a problem. You need to get some help.
Immediately.
Yeah, you don't love yourself. So
That's
I'm all
right.
about loving myself, but you don't love yourself so much to the point that you alienate and destroy
Everybody.
the people you love.
And think everybody is wrong except for you.
Oh my God.
So guys, I just wanted to say thank you again for joining us on Talk Show Divas. Please share this video. Share, let everyone know. You know, we got some good stuff to talk about. Send in your most interesting, unique topics, and you're going to win something, and Kat's got something good for
And
you.
let us know if alien sightings. That is
And
really
anyone, again,
important.
anyone
Yeah.
who's going to join
We need
on
to
the
know.
raid for Area 51.
We gotta know.
Get a shirt with our picture on it and bring us a present.
I'll go.
So,
I'll ride.
Thank you. Shout out
I don't
to
think
Whatever.
I want to go to Area 51
Shout
at
out to our
all.
executive producer, Felix Washington, who without him this would
Absolutely.
not be possible. And then
Thank you, Felix.
technical director.
Yes.
Thank you. Y'all go have a great week. Go do something nice for someone.
Yeah.
And
Show some love.
that's it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I just want to say one thing. I want to big up one of my partners. I just got a big business partner out in Vegas. Bully Buster 702. Look for us. It's going to be something so freaking big that you people are not going to understand. Because bullying is also crazy. Because I think
Yeah.
it ties in with
Yeah, it
being a
does.
narcissistic person. Because they will bully you. And sometimes you don't know. But just like, if you know somebody that's going through this, be there for them. Try to help them the best way you can. But they have to know on their own when enough is enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's not easy to break away from a narcissistic person. It's just not. It's a disease. And it's like a drug.
It is. It's an
You know what I
epidemic.
mean? So just pray for them
Yes.
and know the signs.
Most
you know?
importantly, know your worth.
Yes.
And it's not an easy process, but you can get over it.
Absolutely.
So
correct.
you can get through it. But thank you for joining us. And
Thank
we'll see you
you.
next week. Y'all have a great
Bye.
week, okay?
Thanks for having me
Bye.
again.
Bye.
Me. Nice. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Okay. Boss up in here. Take me out. VIP is where you find me. Hat to my nose so you know I'm low key. High as a star, crew standing on the bar, singing on key.
TV 1061, conceptualizing your ideas across the world and beyond.